Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Alicia. I just woke up. I need to stop doing this. This has kind of been what's happening since I finished school. Like, I just keep waking up really late in the day. I mean, this morning I actually woke up at 6 a.m. and then fell back asleep because I didn't sleep well at all last night. But today I wanted to do a day in the life of a type 1 diabetic. If you're new here and you don't know me very well, hi, I'm a diabetic. I've been diagnosed for 2.5 years now, but recently my management has been so, I don't like to use the word bad when it comes to like my diabetes, but it hasn't been great. My levels have just been extremely high. I don't know why, but I'm trying to fix it. Actively, I'm trying to get better and trying to make it better. So I thought I would just show you a day in the life with this new routine that I'm trying to develop. So what I've been doing is I made myself a template on Procreate on my iPad where I've got each day has its own like spreadsheet where I can put in my meal, my blood sugar level before the meal, my blood sugar level after I eat, the food that I'm eating, how many carbs are in that meal, and how many units of insulin I take. So then I can try to figure out what's going on, recognize patterns, all that type of stuff. Which I don't think a lot of people recognize how much patterns have to do with diabetes management. So this morning, I'm at 10.6. So higher than I would like to be when I'm waking up. I usually like to wake up around 6, but it's high. It has been for like months, but it's fine. Let me break this down for people who don't know diabetes. If your blood sugar is too low, that's dangerous and you can pass out, you can go into a coma, you can have a seizure, like a bunch of really horrible things can happen if you don't treat it. To treat a low blood sugar, you need sugar to raise it back up, and then high blood sugars are also really bad because you could go into a coma, you could have a seizure, you could pass out, all those things. It's just, you have to try keep it in range. It's not easy working as your own organ because it doesn't work. It actually sucks, but you know what? I'm learning how to manage it. When I'm in range, so my range is between like 4.5 and 7. That's where I like to usually sit. At the moment, when I'm in that range, I have all the symptoms of being low, like having a low blood sugar, because I'll become really shaky, I'll feel dizzy, I'll feel sick, I'll feel unwell. And I really do think that's because I've been sitting so high for so long. But I'm trying to fix it, that's what I'm trying to do. So in my planner, I've just put down that I'm having breakfast, what my current blood sugar is, what I'm gonna eat. So I'm gonna have 2 slices of toast and tea. And then how many carbs are in that? It's roughly around 32 grams of carbs. And then I'm gonna take 8 units of insulin. I suppose this is the other thing that I haven't really been doing for quite a while is pre-bolusing, which is where you give the insulin 10 to 15 minutes before you eat. So it has time to kick in and start working. I feel for me, it was just like really a struggle mentally to have to take a needle 4 or 5 times a day. It still is, considering that I do have this fear and this phobia of needles. It's not easy. I'm hoping to get on an insulin pump soon, which basically just means that I only have to stab myself really once every 3 days-ish, because then my insulin will be automatically administered without having to stab myself with a needle every single time. But I'm still waiting for that. I've been waiting for 2.5 years for that. It's just a waiting game, really. Pumps aren't as accessible as a lot of people think they are. I have people telling me constantly, you know what, just get on a pump. You should really try out a pump. I wish I could. They're very expensive if you don't have health insurance, which I don't have the level of health insurance that I need to afford a pump or to get a pump for free, which sucks. And the public system where you can get one through the public system, I've been on a wait list for 2 years. Yeah, then I transferred hospitals, and hopefully my next appointment, we're gonna talk about getting me onto a pump, which I'm excited about, but I'm just waiting for that day. So I got my breakfast. This is so good. So I made one of these videos almost 2 years ago, and trust me, I've wanted to do one since, but with year 12 and other stuff going on, I didn't have the time, and also I was really struggling with my diabetes and my management, and even kind of like acknowledging that I had diabetes. Like, obviously I was acknowledging it in a way, but it was always something that I just wanted to forget I had. Like, I wanted to just go out and get ice cream with my friends, or go and drink that cha time tea, or do whatever, and I just couldn't do that. But I did it anyways, which was not good, and it made me feel really bad. I've realized there's probably so many other people, young people especially, with type 1 diabetes who are in the exact same position as I am and feel the exact same way and feel so alone, because that's how I feel. I feel so alone. I see all these people everywhere posting about how good they are with their diabetes management, and it's like, I'm not there. I can't relate to this. I feel like crap. I don't think it helps that like our hospitals are so harsh on levels, and that's all they view us as. The health professionals that are meant to help us only view us as our numbers and our levels. And I had a really traumatic experience with the previous hospital I was at, where I would walk out crying every single time. I can do a story time on that if you want. I'm not gonna get too into it in this video. But they just would make me feel really bad about the fact that I have diabetes and the way that I was managing it, and not see me as this person, rather just my levels. And that kind of became how I weighed my self-worth, which is not good. I am trying my best. And I guess that's a reason I was really scared to make another one of these videos, is I was scared that people would come at me telling me how I should deal with my diabetes, what I should be doing, what I should be eating, how I should be thinking, and that's not what I want from this video. Don't want people telling me how I should live my life and manage my life when you don't know anything about my life, if you get what I'm saying. I just want to share what I'm going through in the hopes that someone else who is feeling the exact same way that I am is able to not feel so alone. Coming back to those comments where people are just judging me in a way, and I don't think they even realize that they are judging me and they're putting me down. As I said, you don't know what goes on in my life. You don't know really my lifestyle. You only know what I show on camera for the select 20 minutes of that day, of that week. That's all you know of me. That's just a reality. You don't see what goes on behind the lens when the camera's turned off, when I'm laying in my bed practically unable to move because of how ill I feel, because of how high my blood sugar is or how low my blood sugar is. Even getting out of bed and having to deal with diabetes some days is just so extremely difficult, especially when you're not in a good place with it. And that's kind of just what I'm trying to get at. What I'm trying to get at is, this isn't a place of judgment. This isn't a place for you to leave your comments telling me how I should be dealing with my diabetes. I am in touch with my doctors about what I should be doing and how I can help myself. I just don't need that from someone who doesn't know me on the internet, if you get what I mean. The main point of this video is just for me to show that, look, diabetes isn't as easy as some people think it is, and that right now, even though I am really struggling, it's okay. I'm trying really hard to help myself, and if you're in a very similar situation, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. I know how hard it is. I know that it's not easy, and we will get through this. In saying that, I do have a doctor's appointment that I need to leave for in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna finish eating my toast and then get ready for the day and then head off to the doctor's. Is this the wrong? Interesting. Something's wrong with this insulin. Hold up. Why is there no insulin in this? Hold on. Oh, you're kidding. Thank you. Slight disaster. My insulin pen has no insulin in it, even though I literally replaced it the other day. So I'm highly confused. But I've just ordered my lunch. So I'm gonna eat it and then go home and take my insulin. I shouldn't do this, but my blood sugar is at 5.3, which is good. That's really good. I got a meat pie and a milkshake, which is kind of a lot of carbs, and I really should have insulin before this meal, but oh wow, don't do this. Okay, that was delicious. Now I'm going to run home. I'm tempted to walk home because like exercise can help with lowering blood sugar. But I need to get home ASAP and take insulin. Yeah. So I'm home. I'm only at 7.6 right now, but it's rising. So I'm gonna take my insulin. So I had a pie and a milkshake. I'm gonna average it out to about 100 grams of carbs for both the milkshake and the pie. So 100 divided by 15 times by 4. I should give myself around 27 units. That seems like a lot. We shall see. All right, new pen. I'm so scared this is gonna make me drop. I put it in my thigh because it absorbs the fastest there apparently. That's something I learned on one of the diabetes camps I went on. Apparently putting insulin in your thigh just makes it absorb a whole lot faster because it's a bigger muscle. So I'm gonna be so honest, I'm gonna start feeling sick really, really soon. I know that. But the one thing my mum did ask me to do today is clean up the backyard because there's a bunch of Halloween stuff out there. So I'm gonna do that and get moving for a little bit. So hopefully that will help both the insulin kick in a bit faster and help my blood sugar not rise like crazy. So I'm gonna clean up my backyard and then see where we're at. Hopefully the insulin will kick in very, very soon. I really hope that kicks in soon. I'm not feeling great. However, after cleaning up my backyard, I'm kind of in the cleaning mood. Lol, my bedroom's kind of messy again. You know what? I've kind of given up on the narrative that I'm this super clean person all the time. No. That's just not who I am. So I'm gonna clean up my bedroom, and then hopefully by the time that I'm done doing that, my insulin has kicked in and I'm feeling a whole lot better because right now I am not feeling great at all. But you know what, let's get some more cleaning done. Let's be a little bit more productive today and not just lie in bed like I have been doing. It just keeps rising higher and higher, and the higher it goes, the sicker I feel. It feels like there's something burning in my chest and in my throat and then I'm gonna throw up. It sucks. I miss just being able to eat and not have to worry about so much, but unfortunately I don't get that luxury anymore. I don't know, my whole body's just tired. I feel like I should lay down. I think even though my room's not completely finished cleaning yet, I'm just gonna lay down for like 10-15 minutes and hope that the insulin starts to kick in and take my blood sugar down because I'm really not feeling good. I'm gonna do that, and then when my mum gets home from work, which will be in about 40 minutes, we're going for a drive so that I can pick up some of my medications and get my hours up. But I just think I need to lay down for 15 minutes and just hope that this insulin kicks in. I'm awake from my nap. And my blood sugar, it's a little higher than I would like it to be, but I'm about to go driving and I would prefer it for it to be a little bit higher than drop while I'm driving, if you get what I mean, because that means I can't drive. So that's alright. I'm feeling a lot better, which is good. I'm gonna have to go wake up my mum because she went and had a nap so that we can go driving and pick up my meds. Actually, before I wake my mum up, I'm feeling kind of hungry but I don't want to eat something with carbs in it because I don't want to take insulin and my blood sugar is already high as it is. So I'm gonna make my favorite very low carb snack, which is carrot and cheese. At the chemist, got my prescription, and my mum needed her prescription as well and they forgot to fill it, so I'm sitting here waiting even longer. And we're gonna have lamb shanks with like nice vegetables for dinner tonight, but it's getting late already and it's Friday night. So my mom's like, why don't we just have egg and bacon on toast or something? I was like, I really want vegetables. That's such a weird sentence to say. Who says that? Me. I don't know, I'm kind of craving them. But I think I'm just gonna have like a fruit salad for dessert or something. I don't know. Today hasn't been great for my diet, but it's fine. It's whatever. You know what? Not every day is going to have a 110% perfect, healthy, no problem day. I'm at the grocery store. I need carrots. Quite a bit later now, like 10:30. I finished my dinner and watched a movie with my mum. Now I'm gonna go have a quick shower and wash my hair, take off my makeup, and get ready for bed because I'm really tired. So I was about to hop in the shower and I was standing there and I was like, you know, I feel kind of low, like I don't feel quite right. Looked at my Dexcom, it says like 4.8 and steady, and I'm like, you know what, something doesn't feel right. I'm gonna do a finger prick. This is making me wonder if my Dexcom has been off the entire time. I did 2 finger pricks and both of them came up with 2.2. See, normally when I'm low or when I'm like really high and it's just reading high, I'll test. Or even when I'm like above 20, I'll test and be like, what's going on? And it's rarely this off. But when it was reading 5.2 a second before it changed, and I'm testing and my meter's saying 2.2, that's concerning. I was wondering why I felt like I was gonna pass out. I just wanna have a shower and go to bed. This is not fun. I'm gonna go jump in the shower and just hope that it doesn't drop anymore because I really don't want to stay awake any longer. Hopefully now that I've had juice usually gets me up the fastest, that my blood sugar will just get back up. I'm not gonna have a long shower. I'm gonna have the quickest shower I possibly can, and then that was a little bit scary. Can't always trust technology. So I'm out of the shower now, obviously, and I realized while I was in the shower that I explained the last part pretty badly because my blood sugar was low and my brain just was not working. So basically, I had my juice, I headed downstairs, and I sat with my mum until my blood sugar came up. I didn't just go immediately jump in the shower because that would have been so dangerous. So many things could have happened if I just had gone in the shower when my blood sugar was that low. I could have passed out, slipped, hit my head, gone unconscious, caused myself serious injury. But that's what I made it sound like. I made it sound like I just went and jumped in the shower. I waited until I was safe, and then I went and had my shower. And thankfully, I'm feeling a whole lot better now. I've been recalibrating my Dexcom app because I have a feeling that it was reading wrong all day today. Which is unfortunate because I really haven't had that many problems with it being this off. And it's actually kind of concerning because a big part of having a Dexcom is that I don't have to prick my finger as many times a day, if at all. And 9 times out of 10, my sensors are so accurate. So this is really quite odd. Because I mean, even now, when I prick my finger, I'm at 4.3. My Dexcom is reading 6.3, which isn't right. Confused and concerned. I don't know what to say. Anyways, I'm gonna dry my hair because I really don't like sleeping with wet hair. And then I'm gonna take my glargine, which is my long-acting insulin, and head to bed. Now, I brush my teeth in the shower, but the way that you properly treat a hypo or a low blood sugar is you first get your blood sugar back up with something sugary. So I had juice, and then you're meant to eat a low-acting carb to kind of sustain that sugar level. So instead of it just spiking and then dropping again, you eat a carb so that it levels out. So I'm gonna have a banana. I hate eating after brushing my teeth. But you know what, this is gonna allow me to sleep through the night peacefully without having to wake up again and stress about fixing my blood sugar at 3 AM because that happens way too often. Although this is the first hypo that I've had in weeks. So at least I'm getting the blood sugar back down. Maybe a bit too low, but at least it's getting back down. I mean, there's this huge misconception that people with diabetes can't eat sugar at all, and that's not the case. I love my sweets. I love cookies, biscuits, chocolates, lollies. We can eat anything and everything we want as long as we take insulin with it, and I think that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Just because we have diabetes doesn't mean that we can't eat the foods we love and enjoy. It just means we have to take an extra step and be mindful and consider things that other people don't have to consider. But we still can very much enjoy the same foods that you enjoy. So now that I've eaten that banana and hopefully fixed up my sugar enough so that I can sleep, I'm gonna take my 5th and final shot of the day. So I took one at breakfast, I took one at lunch, I took one at dinner, and then I took one after dinner because I miscalculated a bit and I had to fix it up, but it's okay. And now I'm taking my glargine, which is my long-acting insulin. This one for me stings a bit. I don't know if it's like thicker or because it's a slightly higher dose or what it is, but it really hurts me and I hate giving myself this needle every night. Okay, so that's pretty much all for today. This video was kind of a mess, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't great, but I really want to do more of these like diabetes day in the life videos. It's just been something I've been so anxious to do because of the mental state and where I am with my diabetes and my management. I didn't think that I could handle the negativity and the comments that comes with being vulnerable, especially when it's something so deeply personal. Yeah, this hasn't been like a super easy video to film. Hopefully this video can help just like one person who has diabetes or who didn't really understand diabetes. But yeah, that's all from me for now. I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you learned something. I love and appreciate you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye!